Country CEO back in the house again, man. Look, y'all seeing all these videos with the same chain and the same shirt. So I'm in the lab today. I got about 50. I'm trying to kick out 17 today, right? Really. I'm serious. I'm trying to do 17 videos. This is probably about the 7th or the 8th one. I'm grinding today, y'all. Y'all see the blue background. I'm back in the lab. I'm feeling good. I'm having fun. I mean, look, I just enjoy giving out information that helps people, right? So look, more game, more game, and more game, right? Look, this is a happy video today, right? Because guess what? We got a raise from the company that's giving us all this work. We got a raise from the company that gives us all this work. I just figured I had to tell you about it and how it can help you to fight for more money out of these contractors and customers, okay? Listen up as I take you on. Look, Parliament Funkadelic, as I take you on a ride. Young folks, y'all don't know about that. Look it up, George Clinton, Parliament Funkadelic. Okay, yeah, I'm doing a video. Okay, look, we got a raise, y'all. The company gave us a raise. We were making $75 an hour. And I started with this company in April, and they gave us a raise to $85 an hour. My ATL folks are a little jealous of y'all. Y'all getting 85 for tandems. Here we getting 75 for tri. But we know the market. I'm just kidding. The market is different everywhere. And then they don't recognize triaxles in ATL. So there's no market there for that. 85 bucks, y'all, which establishes a new minimum for our area. Meaning what, Jones? The 85 now is the minimum for this area. New customers, I'm telling them $90. Anybody new comes to the country, hey, we want to $90 an hour. 85 now has been established as the new minimum. So let's talk about this thing. Why is this such significant in the life of my business and just me and the rest of the guys around here? Raises are few and far between. Normally a company locks in on what they paying, man, and they dig in. And they pretty much be, look, take it or leave it. They dig in and they try to hold that to that price for years. You know, hey, it affects their bottom line. So I understand it from a business perspective, but being that I'm in business too, I need to get me. Did y'all get that? I need to get me. In other words, I need to get my company what it needs to get as well, just like them contractors do. So, got 85. Raises are few and far in between. Companies typically dig in for years on what they pay. And if they got a multiplicity of trucks that they work, they can dig in and wait you out. But if there's a truck shortage, they got to come cross. I got a cousin likes to use that word, come cross. Come on, cross. If there's a truck shortage, they ain't got enough trucks, and they got a bunch of work, they got to come cross. So, understand, companies, they don't get raises regular. This is significant. This is big for us on this end, right? All right. What else you got, Country CEO? Second thing is, I had a conversation with the dispatcher. Now, I want you to get me with this. About 3-4 weeks ago, I noticed some of the guys had drug up. Some of the truckers had left, went to work for other companies. Why? Because they felt like they wouldn't get enough money, and the fuel that they were burning just wasn't adding up for them. It just wasn't enough for them. They didn't want to keep doing it. And with other companies had went to 80 and 85. So I politely, I'm a veteran, so I just had a conversation with the dispatcher, and I want you to get this because once you've gotten to know people and have developed a little connection and bond with them, you can have the same conversation when I have with the guy. Say, hey, man, I want to talk with you. I said, look, I'm not trying to tell you guys how to run your business. I said, but you do realize why a lot of these truckers have left, right? He said, yeah, we know it's the money. I said, yeah, it's the money. I said, man, be honest with you, I said, y'all the low people in town right now. I said, everybody else just went up to 80 and 85. I said, that's the reason why the truckers are leaving. I said, man, if y'all can get that money up to that, Doc, y'all be all right. He said, well, man, I want you to know we've mentioned it to the ones that's above us. We just all we can do is just mention it. Me and other dispatch. I said, oh, I totally get it. I said, I understand. I said, I just didn't know if anybody had shared with you why you was losing trucks and what was going on. He said, oh yeah, we figured it out that was why. So okay, well I just wanted to have that conversation. I said, man, be honest with you, this fuel is up now. I said, we really do need a raise, you know. And so I come and so I found out in that conversation other guys had already spoke up as well. What am I saying to you guys? When everybody gets together, I'm gonna lean in on this one. When everybody gets together and talk to them people and tell them fuel is up, expenses are up, you got me traveling a little further, it's cutting into my profit. What about a raise? You can't be scared of folk in this business or in business in general. You got to ask for what you want. The Bible says, closed mouths. I mean, you have not because you ask not. I'm sorry, I'm about to say a worldly saying. A worldly saying, closed mouths don't get fed. The Bible says you have not because you ask not. You better open your mouth. And it's a way to do it. You ain't getting rude, you ain't getting mad, you ain't getting angry, you ain't getting biggity with nobody. You're just having a conversation about business. And I found that contractors respond to that. Tell them, you know, Doc, we need a little bit more money. That fuel, you know, I know you guys have told me about y'all fuel. That fuel $3 in Louisiana. We paying $2.93, $4, $5, round up in there. Might get it $2.79, but it's bumping $3, y'all, and I can see the difference in my profit. It is cut into my profit, not significantly, but enough for me to notice, and that's enough for me right there. All right, and so don't be afraid. This is the principle. Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself. And I know how guys are. You ain't got to tell me. I know how people are. They're, you know, behind closed doors. Yeah, we need a raise. Yeah, we need a raise. And yeah, I'll go in there with you. I'll tell them. I'll be right there with you to tell them. Yeah, we need a raise. I got your back, man. And then when you go in the office and you look back and they fall back, nowhere to be found. That's why you got to make up your mind to talk to them for you. And the buddy that's really about that business, right? Don't get caught up in them fake jokers that just running their mouth and talking, but when they get in front of business folk, they scared to open their mouth. Don't leave them alone. They don't even need to be in the room. You take some folk that's real with it, that don't mind talking to folk, know how to articulate and talk with folks with business sense, common sense, and courtesy. Can't go in there hooping and hollering and clowning with the people. They don't respect that. All right, I ain't mean to stay on that point this long, but I think you got it, right? The video has been valuable to you. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Share this video about the country CEO got a raise, $10 raise. Feeling good about it, too. All right, next thing I want to tell you, I prayed after I talked to the dispatcher, and I just decided I was going to wait. They had a lot of work. I was making it in volume. You know, I didn't like what I was doing, particularly by the hour, but I was doing it in volume. Remember, this is the same company that was letting me work days and getting that lanyard, that double dip at night. I'm making money in volume. So I'm good. I can be patient. I prayed on it. Lord, you handle it. And I said, I'm just going to be patient and wait. It's coming. They got to do it. And sure enough, it came across. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. Next thing is, raises bring expectations. Be careful when you bother them folks about money. Just know that expectations come along with that. In that same conversation, the guy says, he said, yeah, the raise, yeah, I got the raise now, but you know, it's going to be some expectation with that. I said, well, I tell you what, shouldn't be a problem with me. And I said, because I've practiced on being consistent, and I'm going to just keep doing what I do. And he said, yeah, you won't have a problem. He said, because you've been doing the job. So raises come with expectations. Well, for me, I just keep doing what I do. And my guys just keep doing what we're doing because we're doing the job. Now, them jacklegs that's messing around, y'all gonna have a problem. Y'all get run off. That's what's gonna happen. People ain't finna pay you $10 more an hour when you're messing around. So if y'all got in the y'all got that jackleg spirit out there, y'all like to mess around, disappear, lag around, ride the clock, don't want to get the loads that people ask you to get, you gonna mess around there and be at home. Outside looking in. It's hard to get back in when you ain't got kicked out. Talk, country CEO. All right, last thing is, God will work at some point and you will be rewarded. Stay working, stay grinding, keep your head down. Pray on it, put it in God's hands. He'll work it out. And he'll work it out one or two ways, and I'm leaving you. He'll work it out one or two ways. Either they're going to give the raise, Or he'll open up another door. Did you get that? He'll give the raise, or he'll open up another door. You got to be patient enough to wait long enough to see which one he does. Y'all want it. Y'all want this game. Y'all want this game. Look, I'm out of here, man. I'm gone. We got to raise y'all.